Hello, GD superstars. My name is Mr. Itri Papanikola, and I will be your instructor this fall for the online GED class. Welcome to class. Welcome to COD. And this program is going to be very beneficial for you, not just to help you with your achievement of your general education development course, but also as the end result to be able to take the test and pass it and celebrate this great achievement of yours that will allow you to bridge yourself into your college courses and anything else that you have planned for yourself academically after this. So I have been working here at College of DuPage since 2013. I'm also an alumni from here. I came to school here at COD when I needed help as well, just like you guys. And everyone was very beneficial to my upbringing and my education, to a point that I wanted to come back and give back to the community and help our amazing students. So I've been doing this since 2005. So for the past 17 years, I have been helping students with their educational goals. And that's what I'm here to do for you. And we're going to have a nice journey together, hopefully, and enjoy learning and improving our skills regarding our GED. So the first component that I want to show you in our orientation video here is our syllabus. And I'm going to go into some of the websites that we're going to be utilizing throughout the course here of the semester. So here we are, fall 2022. Our class will be starting in September 19th, and it's going to run for 3 months. So basically it's a 12-week course. It's going to run all the way until December 16th. Obviously, it's an internet-based course. I have all my information in here, my instructor's name, Mr. Itri Papanikola. I have my email. I have my cell phone for easy access. So our class will be located, as you can see here, on iPathways.org. That's where the class will be incorporated. That's where you're going to be able to log in and complete your weekly assignments. It's an online class, so that's your expectation there, to log in and complete assignments on a weekly basis through the software. But over the years, I've noticed that a lot of students need a lot of help throughout this course, being that it's independent and online, and therefore I do have this optional availability here every Monday at 6 p.m. And these are through Zoom, so you don't have to go anywhere. And these sessions can give you an opportunity to get some more teaching, some tutoring, some coaching, and obviously opportunity to ask a lot of questions regarding the material that you're working on. So, and I also have the Zoom link attached in here. So this is an additional component that will help you with the class if you decide to utilize it. If not, then the mandatory, iPathways lessons should also be enough to lead you to success. So as far as the course description goes, obviously we have, 5 components here. We have our literature with our language arts. We have, the social studies, the science, the mathematics, and the U.S. Constitution test. So 5 tests. U.S. Constitution is free. You don't pay for it. The other ones are $30 each. And there is a way for you to be able to get those for free from us. And I will explain to you a little later as we continue with the orientation. So our required textbooks, obviously, you don't have a specific solid textbook that you need to have, but you need to have an account through iPathways, which I will create for you before day 1 of class. The minimum requirements are that you access the computer at least 4 hours a week, this database. And when you do that, every hour that you spend on those lessons, you should, be completing at least one assignment per hour. So you have to complete 4 assignments a week in order to stay enrolled in the course. You have to be careful, because if you do not complete 4 assignments a week, you do get dropped, and you will have to email me, and I will give you an opportunity to make up the work. And also, as you're completing those 4 assignments a week, you have to score 70% or above on the assignment for that to count towards your total. That means you have to pass, right? 70% is a C, so you have to show some competency. For the math component, we have a calculator called TIXS Multiview. That's the only calculator that the GED requires. So that's the only one that you want to get familiar with and get a hold of. Do not purchase any other calculators because they're not going to allow you to use them during the exam. The TI-30XX is very beneficial. And we need another account with GED.com to help us take the official GED exam and graduate from the program. So you have come to the ultimate class before you graduate from our department here. And as I have here, all official GED tests must be scheduled through GED.com. Then I go through some objectives, which you guys will have the opportunity to read those yourself. With mathematics, obviously mathematics covers pre-algebra, algebra, geometry, advanced algebra. So there's a lot of different components from high school and middle school here. General education development components. The science is a little different from what you might have been used to. Yes, there is some science as far as content goes with chemistry and biology and physics and earth science, but it is on table content and charts and reading. So it's based on reading mainly and interpretation of the charts and the tables that we see. So we have to truly see the science from a different angle and try to understand how those questions are stated. So we don't have to memorize a lot of the things that they taught us in high school. But in math, we do have to memorize a lot of components due to the test itself being content-based. Social studies, very similar to the science. It's all about the reading component and you coming up with and interpreting the main ideas and analyzing the purpose of the author and trying to integrate different sources and understanding what the reading is about, and obviously applying some of the proper grammar. Language arts, it's another one very similar to the mathematics component. It's knowledge-based, content-based. There's 3 big components on the language arts. One big test is the reading, another one is the writing, and another one is the grammar. So you will read, you will have the opportunity to write for the English, and you will have the opportunity to do grammar. So it's a little challenging. Keep in mind, as far as grading scale, we do have to complete those 4 assignments a week to be able to continue. Some college policies, I would let you read through those as far as academic integrity, late withdrawal policy. We do have access and accommodations department in our, college, and also the GED has an access and accommodations department that helps students that are under any of those plans and they require extended time, quiet rooms and all other, accommodations. We do have student rights and responsibilities. There are some cases where classes cancel, although our class is very rare that will cancel because we are obviously online. So that's a good benefit of it. And, at the end here, I have this little note as far as like the GED test score and what do those scores even mean. Obviously, we know to pass, we need a 145. But, the exam ranges from 100 to 200. So what happens if we score a little high, like a 165 to 174, then that's considered GED college ready. So the college sees the scores and they realize that you actually are ready to take some college courses. And 175 to 200, it's called college ready plus credit, meaning that you might have an opportunity to receive some credit on your transcript, which will give you some more incentive. And as I say in the bottom here, together we can achieve your goal. Failure is not an option. We can definitely do this. So that is our syllabus. Now, my next website that I would like to show you is the class in itself. Where is our class going to be located? So this is our class. This is our iPathways.org. And I am going to have you all linked with this, and you'll be able to go in and sign in with your email and password that you decide to create. You will have the opportunity to work on your math, your language arts, your reading, and your science, which are the main components in here. So if we go to math, and let's say we wanted to go to one of those lessons, so this is like integers in lesson 1, then the learning check at the end is an assignment. So those are those assignments that we need every week, part of the 4 assignments that we have to complete. So if we go into integers, the lesson is already created here for you all, and you can go through the pages. You can look at the pictures, you can read, you can take a look at the notes already given to you. You can also listen to a video that's already presented. So for example, here we have a teachable moment. Let's play it.
I would like to show you today how to plot integers on a number line. I'd first like to draw my number line. I'll put arrows at each end to show that it can just keep going on and on in both directions. I'll start here with 0 in the middle. And then I'll represent the other integers with evenly spaced tick marks on either side. All of your positive integers are to the right of 0. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And your negative integers are to the left of 0. This would be 1 unit away, so that would be a -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. Again, the arrows are to show that.
So as you can see, the videos are great. You don't have to go and look at some additional resource. Everything is located inside your iPathways account. You even have some short questions, free response, true, false. So for example, here we have 3,321 and 9,214. So obviously we know 9,000 is bigger. So we're going to go with that symbol, which means 3,321 is less than 9,214. And then, you can go over the lessons in here. And then when you go back to the introduction to real numbers, the integers, the learning check. So when you go inside a learning check, this is your little assignment. And you need 4 of those minimum every week to continue to stay enrolled and do well. And the reason behind having this requirement, it's because you want to move at a nice pace here and try to do a lot of assignments as you continue on through the weeks and be able to finish the GED in a timely manner, obviously. So this is kind of like your learning check, and then you would be submitting it. So every one of you will have access to this database. So that is iPathways. Now we need Constitution, and the Constitution is brought back to the state of Illinois this year after COVID, which was deactivated for a while. And we have a different website for the Constitution. So I'm going to show you that. And let me share it here with you guys. So this is the Constitution website. It's illinoisconstitution.org. And I do have this link also on your Blackboard page, and I will email it to you all as well when we start class. So when you go inside this website, we need to first register. So as it says here, completing the following online lesson will satisfy the Illinois Constitution requirement, which means all you have to do is register and complete this segment. You will have some, lessons in here. And then once you're done with the lessons, you will take like a little test. And once you pass the test, then you will have the Constitution. So the first time that you log into this website, you click on register. And then once you register and you make an account, you can come back to the website. And when you come back, you would have to click on login and log in with information that you register with. And hopefully after a couple of days, you'll be able to finish the Constitution exam in here. So that is the website for the Constitution. And there is one more website that I want to show you all, and that is where you sign up for the official exams, and that would be GED.com. So when it's time for you outside of the Constitution, which is its own link, to take your math and your English and your science and your social studies, this is where you go and you sign up. And this database will allow you to pick a date, a time, location for your date, for your test, outside of the class that you can go in and take those exams. So the class is to prepare you to pass the test, but then you have to pick a date, a time, and a location to take this test. And each one of those subtests, the math, the science, the social studies, and the language arts, it's $30 each. So we know that it costs a lot of money. And so we do have a scholarship right now that we offer to help you with this. And so up here, there's a little study section, and they have some practice tests. So what we'll do throughout the semester is I will be providing you all with some practice tests. And you can see here, they cost $6.99 per subject. So we are going to give you those for free. These are practice tests. And then once you take those free practice tests, if you can reach a 145 or above, anything above 145, which means that you are ready to test, then we will be able to provide you with a free voucher to take the actual GED tests. So first, I will be giving you a GED Ready practice test voucher. You will take a practice test during the class, the course of the class. If you score a 145 or above on that, which means that you're ready to take the official test, then we will be able to give you another voucher, which will provide you with the free official exam. So that would be something to keep in mind, and it would be very beneficial for your studying. It'll be very motivational. And then we have a very nice scholarship at the end of your GED journey. It's called the Jumpstart Scholarship. It's worth $500, and that is something that we'll be able to give to you once you're done with the whole installment of the GED, once you're done with language arts, social studies, math, science, and the Constitution. So you have all 5 exams. Then you actually have officially the GED. Then when you graduate, we provide you with the Jumpstart Scholarship, which is an amazing opportunity for you to utilize that money towards the next courses in college, which will help you a lot. So I'm happy to be your instructor this fall, and very excited and anxious to start up with you guys. We'll do some great things together this fall, and hopefully we can, take some of those exams from the GED and be successful. And my goal would be obviously to be as precise and accurate as we can during those next 12 weeks. But everyone has its own, pace, and we all have our own speed and our own learning curve. So we also have to pat ourselves in the back and congratulate ourselves for even registering for this class and committing to the work and the motivation, and with our vision in mind. We're looking forward to doing some great things ahead. So looking forward to seeing you all. Hopefully I can see some of you on Mondays at 6 o'clock on our catch-up sessions, and trying to see who has questions and doing some extra tutoring. And I will see you all soon. Goodbye.